Welcome back to Craig's Preaching Right Division. In verse 10 of Galatians 1, "For do I now persuade men or God, or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Christ." So those that are out there tickling the ears of men, says there's a lot of teachers that will tickle the ears of people saying, "You're fine. You just keep doing what you're doing. God comes along and blesses you. And I'm just here for, if they're just using the Bible as a positive book, the Bible as inspiration, they're pleasing men. They're not, for if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Christ." So if you're out there, if people are using it for inspiration or for pleasing people, pleasing men, they're not the servant of Christ. Paul's not using this. Paul's not pleasing man. He's not tickling the ears, using it just for inspiration or to please man. He doesn't have just a positive only Bible. And he shows you this: "But I certify you, brethren, that the gospel which was preached to me is not after man. For I neither received it of man, neither was I taught it by the revelation of Jesus Christ." This is incredible in verse 12. "But by the revelation of Jesus Christ." It sounds just like the book of Revelation, the revelation of Jesus Christ. See, Paul was given the revelation of Jesus Christ spiritually. Paul says, he talks about there's no male, female, Jew, or Gentile. Now we know in the flesh there's male, female, Jew, and Gentile, but in the spirit, when you're saved, we're all equal. There's no differences in heaven. There's no differences in the spirit. And so Paul's been given this revelation. And he says also, even to the last foe, he says, the last foe is conquered. Death and hell will not hurt you. Death is the last foe. Death of the body is the last foe of the body, and the second death is the last foe spiritually. And the second you're saved, does not hurt you. All your foes are conquered, and now when you're saved. And he puts in 13, "For you have heard of my conversation in time past in the Jews' religion, how that beyond measure I persecuted the church of God and wasted it, and profited in the Jews' religion above many my equals in mine own nation, being more exceedingly zealous of the traditions of my fathers." So Israel's stuck in the traditions of their fathers, and we know as a nation they reject Jesus as their Messiah. And Paul represented that nation before he was saved, and he led a task force and threw the people that accepted Jesus as their Savior into jail, which persecuted them, and some of them actually died. And so we'll continue with Galatians next time. See you next time.